Hello and welcome to Little Fishes, our children's church this morning. It's great to have you join us and to be here with us as we explore a Bible story together and a song. We're going to start by singing that our God is so big, so strong and so mighty that there's nothing our God cannot do. Will you sing with me? Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing our God cannot do. Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing our God cannot do. The rivers are His, the mountains are His, the stars are His handiwork too. Our God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing our God cannot do. That's true. We're going to hear a story today about how big and mighty our God is. How He's so big and so mighty that He can feed over 5,000 people with just a small amount of provision, a small amount of food. So are you ready? The story is in the form of a poem that I'm going to read to you while our characters are going to tell you the story. This is called Rumbling Tummies. Can you do that action? Can you rumble your tummy? Rumbly tummy. Maybe every time in the story when I mentioned that tummies are rumbling, you can do the tummy rumbling action as well. Are you ready? Ben is playing Jesus this morning. Say hello to the children, Ben. Jesus was teaching way up on a hill when everyone started grumbling. The town is far away, we've been here all day, and everyone's tummy is rumbling. Everyone's tummy is rumbling. Find them something to eat, he said to his friends. But where? They all answered, mumbling. It will take lots of cash. Yes, quite a big stash to stop all these tummies rumbling. To stop all these tummies rumbling. A boy here, said Andrew, gave me his lunch and passed it to Jesus, fumbling. Whoa. Jesus said, 2 fish, 1, 2. And some bread. It's enough to stop tummies rumbling. Enough to stop tummies rumbling. Jesus thanked God. Then he tore up the cod and the bread too. The whole lot crumbling. Sit foot on the ground and then pass it around, and we'll stop all those, you ready? Tummies rumbling. We'll stop all those tummies rumbling. So they carried the food all around the hill, rushing and running and stumbling. From one little lunch, Jesus fed the whole bunch, till nobody's tummy was rumbling. Nobody's tummy was rumbling. There were leftovers still, 12 baskets in all, stacked so high that they were nearly tumbling. 5,000 at least shared in that feast, with nobody's tummy left rumbling. With nobody's tummy left rumbling. Isn't that a remarkable story? How a boy who shared his lunch with Jesus managed, with God's help, because he thanked God first, didn't he, to feed everybody who was there, over 5,000 people. That's amazing, isn't it? Last week, if you remember, we looked at how Jesus said that he was the water of life, and if people came to him that were thirsty, they came to Jesus, then Jesus could give them water, living water, which means they would never be thirsty again. This week, the adults, your mummies and daddies, are listening to how Jesus said that he is the bread of life, that if we go to him, then we'd never be hungry again. And we've just looked at the story how Jesus was able to take a little bit of food and feed everybody. We're going to do a craft now that we can keep to remind us about quite how amazing the powers of Jesus are, and how amazing it is that if we come to Jesus for food, that he will feed us a different kind of food that will stop us from being hungry. And I am going to show you how to make the craft now. The craft we're doing today is a fish on a keyring. To make this, you need a pipe cleaner, a keyring ring, or another pipe cleaner that you can bend into a little circle, and some beads. They could be hammer beads or they could be just normal craft beads. Take the pipe cleaner, pass it through the keyring and just twist it in the middle. And then we're just going to thread the beads onto the fish. You can do it while you're watching if you like. You can do it at the same time. You can do yours much more carefully than me. And when you've got that far, you just need to twist the tails around each other. Here you twist. And bend it into shape a bit. And then just put a few more beads on the tail. And the important bit is the end bit where you fold it over and you tuck it back inside the last bead and then maybe twist it. And that's to stop you from spiking yourself with the end of the pipe cleaner, but also to stop the beads from falling back off again. And there you have it, a fish keyring. I'd love to see some photos of your fish keyrings if you've made them, and we can see what you guys have been up to with your own designs. Well, that's all for this week. I hope you've enjoyed our Bible story and your keyring fish craft today. And we look forward to seeing you another time. Have a wonderful summer holiday. There will still be a Bible story and a virtual Sunday school here for you each week of the summer holidays. But it may be a different face taking you through those crafts and those Bible stories. And I'll be praying that you have a lovely time together as you journey forward with Jesus during the summer. Goodbye.